you get 2 points off the Sheffield Steelers, you have to be absolutely delighted. I mean, this club keeps on exceeding expectations as far as we're concerned, and it's just something that we're going to have to build upon. But Stewie and I were looking at the lineup all week, and we were looking for a weakness and stuff, and there's just not. I mean, they're a stacked club. They're one of the best in the league, and so it's a great scout for us tonight, and I'm really proud of the boys stepping up, especially with the absence of Jay Pitton. I think Scooty stepped up and had a great game, and just a number of great performances out there tonight.
Obviously disappointed. We played well in certain parts of the game for the most part. I didn't think we got to the level we needed to. You got to give credit to Fife. They came at us hard. We knew they would. They always come at you hard here. And we got behind the 8-ball 3-1 going into the third there, and we couldn't battle back.
I mean, it always helps when you put up some points, obviously, but you got to thank the people you play with. Obviously, Kais and Kells on the blue line. When we're out there as a 5-man unit, they're moving the puck up and helping our transition game. But obviously, playing with Hainsey, someone who always thinks pass first, and Dolan as well. We seemed to click tonight, obviously in that second period, but. In the third, we held on, and we had a pretty good team performance out there. I mean, in the third, we knew they were going to come out strong. They have 11 imports. We had 8 tonight, and they did come out strong, but we managed to weather the storm and got a big goal from Hamish in the third there. So.
But how much preparation do you and Danny put into the team kind of going into that game against Sheffield?
Lots, and I mean, we had 2 weeks, right? So that could have gone either way. Sometimes you come in a bit rusty, you sit back a little bit. We were really concerned about that. We worked on the last 2 weeks extensively, getting the guys, skating, playing our own systems, sticking to our own game plan no matter what happens, and the guys did do that. I think that it was a great first period. I think that our third line only got in trouble once, and I think our first line got caught out there for a long shift. But other than that, I thought that period was pretty close. They came out in that second period, they scored that quick one, and heads could have gone down, kind of quieted the crowd like that first Belfast goal, but we come back, we strike right back, score that goal, and then things just kept getting better for us, and Hogger put in a couple more goals. He had a great period that second period. And then we were tired. Our lack of experience in those situations kind of got caught running around a bit. And our depth, there were some tired boys out there. And I think there was some real tired boys, maybe not used to that amount of ice time. But look, like I said earlier, this team keeps exceeding expectations, and it's a great performance by us tonight.
Well, obviously that Haynes and Hogg played well tonight. Keister moves the puck well, and Pitton, he had some big saves. So, but. Like I said, they came at us hard. They didn't give us a lot of time on the puck. We didn't create a whole lot tonight, and like I said, I'm very disappointed in my guys. We have a lot better to give, and he said we're in a bit of a funk and dropping points we can't afford to be.
That's one of the best teams in the league. So how good is it to beat a team like that?
It feels pretty good, obviously. When I was on the ice and Hamish scored that goal, it was a great feeling. Obviously, 2 minutes left in the game to go up 4-2. It's a great lift off your shoulders. Obviously, they were pressing there when it was 3-2, but we'll take the points. I mean, Sheffield's going to go in and they're going to beat a lot of teams in our conference. But so when we get the points, we're going to be happy about it. We had a good week of practice this week, and we thought that we were going to come out hard, depending on who was out in the lineup and who they had in the lineup. But we just went out there and we played our game. We were hard on them in the first 2 periods, and we managed to hold them off. It feels great.
No, we were concerned. Like, we didn't have Jay in the lineup, and he's hurting. Like, he wants to be in there bad. Like, he's a competitor, and he'd give anything to be in that game. So maybe Hogger sees that he has to take a little more on his shoulders and come up with performances like that. We knew we could get that kind of performance when we signed Kris. I'm not talking about the goals. I'm talking about his skating, his offensive threat. Like, he got about 9 or 10 shots on net tonight, I figure, and he's going to be dangerous if we can keep him skating like that and keep him involved like that. Kris Hogg is definitely a name to watch. But I mean, great second period. We couldn't ask for more from him. 3 big goals and gained us at 2 points tonight.
Yeah, they're a much better team. They're more offensive. I think they're a lot more dangerous than they were last year. That third line with the young Brits there and Scottish kids there on that line, they got another year's experience. You can tell that they're more comfortable out there. They're tough to play. They work hard. So, like I said, it's going to be tough. I don't expect the Sheffield Steelers to be the only team to drop points in here. I think these guys are going to be very, very tough to beat in their own barn. And unfortunately, we were on the losing end of it tonight. But like I said, they're a much improved team. The crowd's great here. Great atmosphere to play in. Like I said, it's obviously just frustrating to be on the losing side tonight.
We all had to step up, and I think we did. Obviously, you saw Hamish playing on that second line, and he ended up scoring in the end there. So, everyone stepped up. It's not just one person. It's not me. It's not Hainsey. It's not Stewie. It's a whole team, and that's how we're going to win games, is by everyone buying in and playing 100%.
I think that's a thrill for our young local guys to actually play with a guy that plays in the top level in the world. I think that even for the imports, it's great to come out and play against these guys. I think that it's great for the crowd to see that. There was a bit of passion in the crowd and a bit of chanting that I haven't seen in this rink for a long time, and they were hard on him. But he's a stand-up professional. I think he took it well, and I think that he's used to playing in front of 20,000 people, but 2,000 in the Fife Ice Arena is a unique experience as well, so it's good to see, and I think it's good for the league, and I think it's good for us to go up against guys like that. But yeah, absolutely, it just made us want to win more, which was great, and we got that result,
Well, I thought Tommy played all right. He obviously is a big body. He likes to run around. He hasn't played in around 6 months or so. So it was his first game. So he'll expect his wind. He'll get his legs under him a bit going forward here. But I was impressed. He ran around quite a bit. He obviously he's a big body, scored that goal in front just from using his size. So I think there's a lot of good parts to his game, and we'll definitely, I think, see a lot more out of him going forward.
There's a few times there where we wanted to go off and take runs at him, but he's a big boy, and he plays in the NHL, obviously. He knows how to play the game, and he's going to be an important part for their team. That other conference has some big boys over there, and for them, that's kind of the guy that they needed to bring in there. And obviously, he had an impact right away. He was man of the match. He scored a goal, but we managed to contain him a little bit. But it's definitely, I think, a little entertaining for the fans, and definitely entertaining for us when you see a guy out there and you're chirping around and stuff. But it's all in good fun, and he had a good game, and he's gonna be a good player for them.
Well, somebody said it in the room there. It's either you can have a good weekend or you can have a great weekend. You have a great weekend if you get your 4 points. There's no sense us coming and gaining these points against Sheffield and then not winning our own conference. Our own conference is huge. Teams have been winning. I think Dundee's been going on an incredible run in their conference. So tomorrow against the Edinburgh Capitals, we've beat them a couple times. Last time we made it tough going into their building. I think their goalie back. So tomorrow's going to be tough, and I think they had a tough game against Braehead tonight. So hopefully we can come out, get a performance like we had this evening, and get another big 2 points. It would be great for this club.
Yeah, that's about the only positive we have going for us right now, is that we have a chance to fix it tomorrow at home against the best team in the league. They're coming in. We beat them last time in a shootout. We had a 4-1 lead, and we let that slip away. So we said we gave them a point last time we came in. So we gotta regroup here, because it's a quick turnaround off the bus in a couple hours kip, and we're back at the rink. So I think, like I said, the guys need to refocus here and be ready for tomorrow.
From the times we've met them before, they have their goalie back now. They're going to be coming in on a high. I don't know who's the last team they played, but going into their barn, it's definitely a bigger rink, and it's the style that they play that it doesn't really match up well with us. We want to play our game, but it's in their rink, and we're coming in there, and they want the 2 points as well. It's a Challenge Cup. It's a league game as well, and if you're going to win your division, you got to beat the teams in your division. So it's definitely a huge match.
Yeah, he's day to day. We've had him physio the last 2 weeks. He's still working hard on his cardio. He can ride the bike and he can do things, but we don't want to aggravate this injury. We want to make sure it's okay, because if we rushed him back or brought him into the lineup and we set him back 4 weeks, that's no good for this club. It's no good us missing him for a weekend. This hurts us missing him this weekend, because guys are stretched even thinner, But we're going to make sure he's 100%. We're going to get him back in this lineup, and then the Fife Flyers keep rolling. It's good to see a guy like, I got to give kudos to a guy like Josh Schoon tonight. He steps in that lineup. He plays a full shift all night long. I haven't seen the tape, I haven't looked at it, but I think he did a great job. I think he got under guys' skin. He played well, and we had faith in Schooney, so he's working his way into this lineup pretty quickly.